That is sold out every time you've had it on the air, so we've got it back. And then also, if you want the Empress, which you're seeing right now, that is her die cutting and embossing machine, that is available too. So we'll give you some information in a moment, in just a sec. All right, we got something brand new.
So pretty. Brand new 3D border embossing folder. So once, earlier this year, we did a plain bordered embossing folder, meaning not plain, but it was 3D and they were just simple designs. Now we've done something crazy opulent and you're getting 3 different ones. So let me just show you this. So you're able to get this beautiful encrusted border, which would be, by the way, gorgeous on a Christmas card, but look how pretty it is when you sand it off of a non-solid core piece of paper.
That's gorgeous.
So that's one. There's 3 in total, which I think is really, I'm gonna undo these and show you how easy it is, but this one is lace, and you see all that beautiful detail. And if you love to fussy cut or use our compendium dies to cut out different shapes, this is a border that will, again, be something that you use over and over again. And yeah, it's one right after the other. I'm not sure which one's my favorite, but we did do a more masculine design where, you see the Greek key?
Ooh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
And you see what happens when you ink the folder and, you know, add a little embossing powder.
Wow.
So it's a really comprehensive set. We haven't done a lot of embossing folders in the last year. They've been sort of few and far between. But that's only because they take so long to make. The technology
and you have embossing folders, but these are 3D. So what happens? You're just getting a much deeper impression?
Well, right. It's the way that the plastic is now engineered in the top and the bottom to create the design. It's molded in a way that makes it well. You go on 3 different levels of paper. So you take your plain paper. I'm going to take my Empress. I love the what this does with just the one pass through the machine. Oh, we don't like it. It's blinking.
What does it need?
I'm not sure, but okay, let's just turn it back on. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Now, all it's going to do is it's going to press that design into the paper in just that single pass. And there's a lot of craft equity in this because it's like an immediate, beautiful experience. So from something that's flat to something that's really fabulous.
Even if you actually just put a picture in there and then framed it, it would be stunning as home decor.
And a nice gift.
And beautiful gift. And a very inexpensive gift, but they'll love it because it looks so good. Hey, Betsy Joe from Maui, welcome, aloha. You're on with Anna and Suzanne.
Aloha, happy birthday, Anna.
Oh, thank you. Suzanne had a birthday since we saw her too.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, we'll celebrate that too. I wanted to tell you, Anna, I waited to see your presentation of the Christmas box, and you just really went over the top. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait.
Thank you. It's going to be a lot of fun making those this year.
Yes, it is. And I want to shout out to some Griffinites, to Tom and Eve and Debbie and Holly. But they're all watching, and we're all chatting about the Christmas box.
And I saw that it was Debbie's birthday today. Did you know that?
She's celebrating. Yes, I did, and she's celebrating. So happy birthday to Debbie.
Happy birthday,
I know
Debbie.
You're watching right now. Yes.
That's awesome. Well, Betsy Joe, thanks for joining us.
Oh, yes, we got 24 hours to go. We'll be with it all the way.
Oh, good.
I love it. Thank you, guys. And just a reminder, I actually asked the crew, I stepped off because I wanted to get this box again. This is what they all bought, was this beautiful big Christmas box. So again, you can check it on .com.
We're going to
share that technique real quick?
Oh, I'm making a mess.
But it's a good looking mess.
I'm taking a piece of sandpaper, like this, like an emery board, and taking the design away from the paper itself. itself. So it's because the paper is it's not dyed all the way through. So when you take off the ink, the design shows up and shows through. So as you're working with these, what's really fun is that's what we did to show that beautiful design. We sanded the top off of it. And then, like, you can take these folders and ink them and get that same design. Isn't that beautiful, where it looks like it's all like antique Chippendale kind of gorgeousness.
And did you just fussy cut that out?
Yeah, just with the edges. Here's another one exactly the same way. So ink the folder on the matte foil cardstock and then cut around the edge. That's a class coming to you very, very soon. So it's all about taking that same design, adding one or two amazing little techniques like cutting out the detail, cutting around the edge, or even cutting out the center. You see, these are the exact same border, but you're getting a totally different look.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that technique too.
Yeah.
And just think about all the different ways you can use this, whether it's gonna be popping it up, it'd be cute, a shaker.
It would be.
Totally
it would be so easy.
Really cool shaker with that.
So I keep using this one folder over and over, so let me just show you some more of them. This is that one, the little lace one, which I think is so pretty if you were working with, say you wanted to make a different, sort of quieter card, less going on. See how the sanding looks like it's been stitched. And then here, we fussy cut the middle of that beautiful Greek key and inlaid paper on the inside.
That's beautiful. And again, you're getting all three, and these are really deep embossing. They're very different than a standard embossing folder, and I think you'll really appreciate that when you get it at home. You know, you're gonna, the first time, I always love you take a plain piece of ugly paper, you run it through the Empress, and all of a sudden the other side it comes out, and it's beautiful. And I still find it's magical.
Yeah.
I really do. There's something so magical about that.
It's got this, yes, the embossing is it's the cheapest craft thrill, right? It's
exactly
the
right.
fastest amount of time with the biggest results.
That's true. I think it does rival, though, the new foiling pins today special, by the way, because that is a very inexpensive way to get a whole lot of wow. Did you see those earlier?
I did. We could write on all this.
We could write on all of them. All right, so here's what we've done that I've actually never done with Anna before. We have 5 items that are really limited, and we do it in 5 minutes. I have no idea how we're going to achieve that, because there's